Bonjour les amis, I'm Bogdan and here's the new one. So I read a Business Insider article today and I see good news about a lady who's from China who's been employed by 16 different companies over 3 years, and this kind of scheme without actually working in any of this job has made her more than 670,000 euros. Alors, what is notable about this story is that I have had exactly the same case in iGaming business, working as an employer. So I was a person against whom this kind of scam was actually employed. If you want to know how it was, let's recollect. So it was probably a couple of years, maybe 2.5 years ago, in the times when the COVID has just passed. And I was thinking about expanding my sales, that is affiliate department, in my network of websites. If you don't know, I run a network of websites who are casino gambling affiliates. So I'm in the publishing business and I sell advertisements, I'm doing affiliate partnership with people. So I was going to expand my activity, and I had the thought that I would hire a person who comes from a little different domain than casino affiliates, because all the people here are more or less the same. So I was looking higher, and I was thinking if I would get myself a person who comes from a little more upscale sales experience. For example, a person who is doing sales of outsourced software development services. And this is where I found this one. It's a good resume, impeccable reputation. So I had not really given a time to check all the things in details, but from what I see on the paper, it was really looked good. And I interviewed a guy who told that he was actually looking to change the activity. So we kind of made a match and we started working. So this person was on a 3 months probation period, which is kind of okay because he was switching from one industry to another. And here I must say it was kind of highly paid person who I thought would greatly benefit the business. So the first thing is that I thought he would take a couple of weeks to come into the business. Just on the very day of his start, it was a post-COVID period. He said, I'm sick, I will be sent home, working from home. And the first thing that I'm gonna mention is that this scheme works on working from home basis. So if you employ a person who is not really in the office every day, you are more or less susceptible of this same scam. But not only, this person was kind of dropping into office for 1 or 2 days and then also working from home. It just made a habit. So I was really having a hard time to contact him. But it was kind of entourage that the person was really looking hard to get into the business, to get into all the matters. So I was not I even could not suspect that actually he was not doing nothing. He asked many questions, but actually, and he also reported something, but actually nothing. What's interesting, the next point I'm going to make is that this scheme works on such professions, for example, as affiliate management, sales team, support team, and HR. The notable about this is that if you got a person in the scam who sneaks into your business, if he's in a managerial position or HR, So these kind of people would bring other people. So getting back to the example with this lady, this one particular lady made a whole staff of 8 people. 8 people who were working in the sales department. With me, there were 3 people who working in the sales department, and literally they were doing nothing. They were imitating all the stuff until 3 months or so that I have found out it, and I actually was going to expel them out. But the thing is that if you give some power, managerial things to them, it's done.